Hello, guys, and welcome to Lipa Students React. Today, you'll be reacting to K-pop.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Do any of you guys know what K-pop is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Korean pop.
Do you guys know any Korean pop bands?
Yeah.
BTSD.
BTS?
Yeah.
BTS. What about you, Kingsley?
I know like none actually.
You guys will be reacting to a girl group named Ladies Code.
Okay.
Ooh.
So when you're ready, you can press the space bar.
Okay. I'll press the spade. I'll press the spade, of course. Alright, I'm ready.
Wait. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready. Play.
You sure you're ready?
Oh my god.
Okay, piano school. Here they are. It is insane.
The speaker's a little bit off.
Huh?
It's a little bit off.
The speaker's a little bit off. This is a black guy in a K-pop.
That's actually
Perfect. So what is this? It's all that apartment HIV?
Listen high!
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm dyslexic.
What you got glasses on?
I'm dyslexic. I think this is what I'm fucking. Would be funny if it was okay. Which one's dating the black guy? That's what they share. Polyamorous relationship. This is well shot. I think it's about like feeling. I don't know what I'm saying. They didn't just put that far in the face. Wow. I can probably do that. I reckon I could do this whole choreography.
Right, let's start with
No, look what they're doing.
countdown.
Like I'm impressed. But I feel like I could do what they're doing.
Oh, it's like James Bondy.
No, Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels.
So that was fun.
What'd you guys think of that?
That was pretty cool. Shot well. Camera skills are on point.
Yeah, the color popped. K-pop.
Oh god.
Alright, now, before we start this next video, I'm going to tell you some little things about the girl group. This was the second song I'm about to show you is, this debuted about 4 or 5 years after that first video you saw. But what happened was, the girls were in a tragic car accident 3 years before this video was shot, and 2 members died. So this is 2 years after the accident. I'll show you. I'll tell you after.
Does it tell the story of the car crash in this song?
The song is dedicated to the 2 girls who died in the car accident.
This is serious. How it makes sense.
So they revamped their image and made a more darker take on their. So they're less that glitzy, happy vibe. It's more of a sadder, darker vibe now.
Sad stuff makes me feel awkward, and awkward stuff makes me giggle. So I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to feel like okay.
We can do it. You can do it. You're an actor. We got it. We got it. Are you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it because I'm ready.
Did they replace the 2 members?
They're backup dancers. But it's supposed to pay homage to their fallen.
Yeah, I'm just don't know. Now the situation is
When you said dark, I thought you were going to go like,
yeah.
this is like,
It's a nice song.
yes.
It's a nice song. You reckon there's subtitles?
This reminds me of the new film.
How much you have spent on this
Like, a lot.
It looks like money. I bet that's all designer clothes as well.
Yeah. But they could just have like friends with big houses. You don't know. Exactly.
Yeah, but that's just like a weird assumption. They might have friends with big houses.
Yeah, so they don't have to like buy the houses. They
Okay, good, yeah.
just go.
Logic. You're still young, it's cool.
What did you guys think of that video?
That was nice.
Yeah, it wasn't as dark as you made it out to be.
Yeah.
Did you see the themes?
What themes?
Well, there were 3 girls.
Asking.
The scissors.
The scissors.
Yeah.
2 were cut from the group. Well,
The food.
the food, like they were waiting for the rest of the party to arrive, but they never come. They're waiting by the phone for the call to come, but they never come. So that's where they leave in the end. They're singing Galaxy and Emergency in the song. The emergency services, and the Galaxy's like talking about how they've been sent off to heaven. That they want to go off and join them.
But they will join them one day, but they're not
Yeah.
going to join them soon.
In the first video, that song is about guys being douchebags to girls like getting revenge on the boys. It's all girl power.
Yeah.
It's called bad girl. Like they've been bad to us, we want to be bad back to them. That's why they have like the guns and they're shooting them down in the end.
They shot the guys.
Well, it's implied, but technically they're shooting just walls.
Oh,
And-
I see. Okay.
And yes, it's called James Bond style.
I knew
Is
it.
the-
You see, I'm on it. Like,
I was just wrong about everything.
Yeah.
I said Charlie's Angels.
I knew it.
But you're also right about the expensive sets. Is because
They're not
usually
friends' houses. No.
You never know.
they're usually a lot of money goes to these videos. Usually like maybe a couple mil, almost like as much as a movie, half the time.
Almost as much as a movie.
Do they get a lot more money from making them like?
They just go on YouTube.
They make money. From
They make
this?
money off of them, and usually half the time they sell whatever's in the video as well.
Like what? What
So-
were they selling in that video?
Probably the clothes where the girls are wearing. Probably those scissors, where they're drinking out
the
of.
scissors.
That's so funny.
Can you imagine someone just like, ooh, I want that. Instead of just getting like a pound one or something.
In Korea, these bands are made by joining a training camp, in a sense. So different companies have different training courses, and when you join the company, you're brought onto it. You're trained for about maybe 5 to 10 years, and then they release you, and then they form a group.
Oh shit.
You get put in a training camp to join a band.
I thought you meant concentration camp.
No, it's like a training.
My head is just not in the right place.
It's like they go to theater school, dance school. It's like dance, acting, and modeling for about 6 to 7, maybe 8. Depends on how people. Depends on how. Yeah, when they feel like they're ready, they'll be like, oh right, we're gonna put 3 of these people into this boy group. We're gonna call you guys Son of Eagles, and this is your look.
Awesome.
And each one has a different. Each member has a different role in the group.
One rap, one dance.
So there's a rapper. There's like the lead vocalist, and then there's the main vocalist.
What's the difference in lead and main?
Leader is like the leader of the group, like captain, and then main vocalist, like the girl who sings most of the verses.
Actual good singer.
And then they have the youngest.
The main singer is like the really, let me say, the one that has more sex appeal, something like that.
They do. They have the hottest one, called the visual, and
The visual.
No, this is a whole system.
I wanna
and then they have the younger one, which is like the baby of the group.
Right?
I'm the visual.
And the baby one.
And then they're like the youngest child of the group, like the youngest member is like the baby of the group.
Does it tend to be a boy or girl? Or does it vary?
Boys or girls, the youngest of the group doesn't really matter.
They just look young.
And half the time their faces are given to them as well.
How is one's face given to one?
Plastic surgery.
Oh,
Most of their faces in that video, they all have plastic surgery.
wow. Okay.
Which says a
Do you want to
big.
be part of a band? No, I don't.
So like the visual could literally be anyone, basically. Is that what you're trying to say?
Pretty much the hottest one can be the visual.
So after they've done all the cutting up and the slips,
Yeah.
like whoever looks the best. Is the
I don't know
visual.
technically how it's done. Maybe that is a good guess, but I don't think so.
Okay. Can we see some boy groups now? Is there a man's code?
You can't dictate how this
Sorry.
is done.
Is that not allowed?
No, these are the only 2 videos you'll be watching today.
Okay, fair. Well, I'm happy with these. They're pretty chill.